Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for, usually would be just for a week. I am actually going on an adventure, and I have this opportunity to be out and off-grid for the rest of the summer, and so I'm going to take that. So this reading then for you is from July 11th all the way till October 11th. All right, so let's see what your angels want to tell you about, to say to you this time. Okay, so we start here with Mother Mary. They're telling me that in a smaller sense, this is your mother or mother figure, or both, somebody who has tended to nurture you and look after you, is still doing that, but in a different way. It feels like something has shifted there. In the broader sense, Mother Mary is the absolute ultimate mother. She is nurturing and comforting, has her arms around you, always protecting you, always looking after your best interests. So you can be very, very reassured knowing that she is with you. And you can ask for her to be with you permanently. And that way she will never, ever go away. As it is, she comes when necessary, but you can ask for her to be with you all the time. So, and yes, she's always assisting you. She's, helping you feel good about yourself so that you can continue going forward. Okay. All right. And so, yeah, okay. So here we have, okay, how does this apply? I'm just asking. There are things that you've been uncertain about that now you understand. Things that you didn't know before that have come up that maybe you had an idea about or something, and turns out your idea about that was wrong. And now you're coming to this beautiful, new and full understanding. It feels good, even though it feels like it's rocked your world a little bit. But it's a good thing. That's what your angels are saying. This is a good thing. So more understanding is always better rather than less, right? And so some of this guidance or whatever information that you're receiving is from your divine guides, from your angels. And it feels very foolproof. Like it's not things that you could take a different way, right? It's like, this is absolute knowledge. So now you know this. There's no way you can not know this. Some of this knowledge comes from people around you. Something somebody says makes you kind of have a light bulb moment and you go, oh, wow. Oh, some of this, for some of you, and I wouldn't say this is across the board, but for some of you, this is things that you thought you were pretty good at, and now all of a sudden you're going, oh, I suck. And maybe not that dramatic or big or whatever, but it's things that bring you new, fresh understanding, knowledge of things that you thought maybe you knew, and it turns out you didn't. So embrace that. Allow that to broaden your horizons, to open your mind. Okay. All right. Okay. And now we have, kind of in the same way, expressing your inner truth. The more you learn about the world in general, about other people, about your own self, the more comfortable you get saying what you mean, right? For some of you, you've always seemed to be pretty comfortable with saying what you mean, but you're aware that you're not saying everything, that you have to temper it somehow. When you get to this point, you're still going to be gentle, I guess is the word. But you'll be easier able to share what's your own inner truth. Because with this spiritual understanding, you understanding something else better, is also comes along with you helping someone or something else understand you better. It feels really deep. It's like a communication that goes beyond what has been experienced before. So it feels like something that will change you for the better. Okay. Okay, and here we are. Gentleness. Yeah. Being gentle with yourself as well as with everybody around you. Like, everybody's learning, everybody's growing, everybody's evolving. And that's yourself included, that's everybody else. So allowing yourself to be gentle with everybody feels a lot better and promotes the learning better, rather than if you were aggressive about it or mean or non-understanding, that kind of stuff, right? You do have to talk. That just came in. You do have to talk. You can't just let it sit there. You have to, it's like a response or something like that. You can't just be silent. You need to be more than that. But being gentle. Hopefully that resonates with somebody, because I'm not really getting what the overall feeling of that is. There's just those little bits and pieces coming in. And so, well, we've got a couple more cards. Maybe it'll come clear. Let's give it a try. Okay, time management. Have you been really exceptionally busy? And things that you're sitting there going, okay, I need to manage this time better. I need to make it so that I can either fit more in, or, like I'm spending too much time on that thing and I shouldn't have to. And so I need to change that, prioritize that. Yeah, do what you have to do. Make it so that it all works out. Delegate some things if that's appropriate, if you can. It all has to fit somehow, and you can make that happen, is what I'm hearing. It'll still be, pretty busy and all that stuff, but actually there might be some things that you won't quite get to, is what I'm hearing, that maybe it just doesn't all fit, and so you need to accommodate that as well. But so making your priorities, right? And following the priorities first, as well as, making it kind of all flow. So that it's in an order that makes sense. All right. Yeah, okay. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you. Use Feng Shui. Okay, some of you don't really use Feng Shui, or, it was a buzzword for quite a while there. However you do this, though, like, it could be stuff. It could be, your closet, clothes that don't fit anymore, or things like that. Piles of stuff. I'm seeing cobwebs and dust, lots of dust. Sneezing from dust. Clearing that. As well as clearing kind of your mind. It's like there's things that have been bothering you in your mind that you are just not getting to. You're pushing them to the back of your mind because you got to do this other stuff first, but it's still there and it's picking at you, and it doesn't help anything. So take it out, have a look at it, see what it is, deal with it, so that it doesn't end up back in the closet, back in the mind. Okay, so yeah, clearing the clutter. Sneezing. Must have got it all. I felt like maybe I was missing something there, but maybe that's everything that they told me. Okay, All right, so here we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll ask for one last bit of wisdom for you for the next 3 months. And this is from your guardian angels and is, more wisdom that they want to share with you. Okay, oh, and there, finally it is. Yeah, okay, steady progress. Steady progress. So I'm getting a picture of like that you've been just working so hard, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, like there's still so much. My list is still so long. It feels like it's because the way things are working out, you're doing, and this is, it feels like as a result of this time management, that you're doing a little of this, and a little of that, and a little of the other thing, and then a little more, and then a little more. And so it feels like, oh my gosh, all these things are still on my list, right? But all of a sudden, everything's going to be done. And that'll, then the progress will become really obvious, like huge, drastic progress all at once. For now, please understand that you are making this steady, beautiful progress, and it continues. And very soon in the future, it will become really obvious to you that how much you've done. So good for you. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I love you. And I'll see you in the fall.